She does have a selection to make. This is the last vanity on the list outside of the guest bathroom.
Thomas Guthrie, Guthrie Construction Incorporated, and we've been in business since 1978. I got involved in construction. I was 16 years old, labor, moved on to building, working with a contractor in San Francisco, building houses that are half an inch apart. Build it from the bottom up. Foundation, framing, cabinet installation, we did everything on the houses. And after a while, I started doing fix-it things for people, coming in and repairing things. And I ended up in time getting my contractor's license. I said, okay, here we go. And so it kind of morphed into this larger thing, and I took on more and more. And then as time went on, my sons got involved. And then we got to a point where Garrett was working with me and he's all, there's got to be a better way.
My name is Garrett Guthrie and I'm a project manager here at Guthrie Construction. If we were going to grow, if we were going to expand the business, I just knew immediately we'd have to start with organization. It was very important to me to take a lot of the work that my father had built into his company and translate that into some kind of digital platform. I made that my number one priority, was finding the technologies that was going to work for us as a team. It's always been kind of a fantasy before Houzz Pro. We've had spreadsheets, we've created different spreadsheets, try to stay on top of those spreadsheets, collect all of our receipts.
The typical stuff that construction was done in the 80s and 90s, that's just how it was run. It was analog. The time cards that they hand in, the billing took a lot of time. The scheduling took a lot of time. The whiteboard or with a calendar, the physical calendar. So that was a challenge.
But what Houzz allowed us to do immediately was it had all those items in place, and as long as we put the good data in, we were immediately getting that good data back. I know there's a ton of construction management programs, CRMs out there that we could have chose from, but I really needed something that was going to be a one-stop shop. And Houzz checked all boxes when it came to scheduling, CRM, task management, delegation, and then something that kind of stood out to me was also involving our subcontractors. So everybody kind of got what they wanted from Houzz, and that created like a very holistic program to build our business around. Coming from the tech background, I had done a lot of integrations for larger companies before and seen that benefit, and they're usually very specific integrations that solve a very specific problem. And Houzz, with the QuickBooks integration, solves a very large problem in construction, was having a central source of true information or true financial information. We integrated it right away, and immediately the benefits were visible to us, because by putting our project data set into Houzz, it can actually complete the entire project lifecycle without a single person touching any of that data, which is pretty unique. It gives us a sense of accuracy all the time, that the numbers that we're working with are correct because they're constantly in sync with Houzz. It puts our bookkeepers' mind at ease, and it also frees up their time for more strategic conversations. We're not spending as much time on bookkeeping, we're actually spending more time on collaboration and strategy. As a sole proprietor, I think you can kind of tend to cap out on what you're able to accomplish, whether it's through organization or otherwise. Houzz lets us exponentially grow projects because they're templated out and because we have standard pricing. Before, where we'd probably only be able to take on a project each, because of the standardization that happens in Houzz, we're able to take on at least 3 projects each. So that's a pretty big impact to our bottom line.